Violence is not the best answer. Violence creates rebellion in its purest form. Violence is met with violence. It's all part of the human condition, of that we try to fight fire with fire, when in fact the best way to stop fire is with water. Fast action unbalances the peace and creates an unstable environment that is more likely to explode into rebellion and resistance. Many examples of leaders that have tried this method and created unstable systems that soon self-destructed are bountiful, but many have also created long-lasting systems like the one we are in right now. The USA did differently is have a enemy that no one particularly cared about it. How terrible it is, but the Indians, they didn't have any allies in the New World. Unlike Hitler and Putin, the U.S. had a united, informed front that everyone was part of the decision to go against the government. This method, while effective, leaves many still opposing what your system is about. Many people have taken alternative routes to gain land and followers, such as Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, and Martin Luther, who held peaceful protests and slowly gained popularity and influence until they had enough to take their government back and insist the changes they fought for. Gandhi did this through civil disobedience, such as the Salt March, where he and his followers refused to buy highly taxed salt from the British government and marched to the ocean and made their own. Many of Gandhi's protests followed this format with other materials such as cloth and food. Although examples of people using peaceful methods to gain land are scarce, the societies that are formed are very strong and long-lasting. So in conclusion, while the violence method seems to work faster and the effects tend to be non-permanent, while the peaceful method has less of a chance to work, but when it does take effect, the effects are long-lasting and are followed very closely and strictly than those of violent overtakers. This goes along with the lesson of the don't do a half-assed job, as the violent method is a half-assed job where you are forcing yourself upon a public, while the peaceful method is letting the public accept you and having them become yours. These effects affect us in everyday life since we live in a country that was taken by these methods and are very apparent in everyday life with people attempting to get things from you and gaining your trust. Thank you.